Good morning, Eagles. Another beautiful day in paradise. Hope y'all had a wonderful weekend. What's everybody up to today? This week, I thought we would use a three-pronged approach and give you some more little bite-sized nuggets on how to build your multiple streams of passive income. And one of the main prongs is getting yourself out of debt as fast as possible, so that'll free up some of your cash. The other is learning what you could do to build additional streams of income. And part three would be learning a little bit more about investing. I guarantee you are probably clueless on all the things that are available out there for you to invest in. And so I'm going to be sharing some of those over the next 30 days with you. And so you can kind of work all three of those at the same time. So today's topic is debt destroys relationships. You've probably heard people say that the number one cause for divorce, or one of the top reasons for divorce, is financial issues. Haven't you? Most of us have heard that, with good reason. And so there's 10 benefits of getting out of debt that I'm going to share with you, but we are going to focus today on one where you can have a better relationship with your spouse. So let me just quickly go down through these, and then each day I'm going to pull one of these apart a little bit to kind of explain, what goes behind each one. The first one is obvious, more financial freedom. You get out of debt, you're going to have access to your cash. Number two, less stress. Having a lot of debt is really stressful. Even though you can afford to make all your payments and everything else, if something was to happen to your regular source of income, it can be very stressful. Number three, a better financial future. Obviously, you have more cash, you've got a better financial future. More opportunities. If you're weighed down by debt, if you're not weighed down by debt, which one are you going to have more opportunities? You can pursue your dreams. You can start a business. You can invest. You can do all different kinds of things. How many times have you told yourself, you've seen a great deal, but you didn't have the money? Next, a better credit score. For some people, that's important. Peace of mind. Knowing that you're debt-free, especially for women, gives you a sense of peace of mind. For some reason, that seems to be more on the female side than men. A better relationship with your spouse. Again, a huge portion of people get divorced because of financial situations. You'll leave a better example for your children. Children learn by watching us, and that's parents and grandparents. So when you get out of debt and you teach your kids about money, you're doing them a really favor that can last for generations. A better role model for your community. We'll be talking about that. You might wonder, what's that got to do, Well, you're showing others that it's possible. Last but not least, a better feeling of accomplishment. It is a major accomplishment that not many people are able to do. I am in the Dave Ramsey program, and I love Dave Ramsey and, financial coach and coordinator and all of that stuff. And, it's just wonderful to listen and hear those stories of people who have went through that journey. So love that. So again, there's 10 benefits of getting out of debt for family. There may be more. I'd love to hear your ideas. But today we're going to focus on relationships. Debt can put a lot of strain on your relationship. It's going to cause you some financial stress. When both of you know you've got an issue, it leads to stress and anxiety. There's a lack of trust there. If one partner's hiding debt from the other, sometimes couples are on, they have different financial goals. One's a saver, one's a spender. That causes problems. Feelings of inadequacy. You don't know, one partner is struggling to keep up, the other partner isn't, it's resentment, anger, all of those things, and you feel like you're out of control. So I'm going to give you a test. Here's a little test. Here's 20 little examples, and let's see if you know anybody or maybe yourself that's in any of these categories. One partner's hiding debt from the other. Are you guilty? One partner is spending money on credit cards without telling the other partner. One partner is using joint money to pay off their own debt without the other partner's knowledge. One partner's taking on more debt without the other partner's consent or even letting them know about it. One partner's making minimum payments on their debts while the other partner wants to pay them off faster. One partner is absolutely refusing to make a budget or make any plan to pay off debt. One partner is constantly complaining about their debt, but they're not taking any steps to pay it off. One partner's feeling resentful of the other partner because they're not contributing equally to the debt. One partner's feeling stressed and anxious about their debt, which is making it difficult to be intimate with the other partner. One partner's feeling ashamed of their debt, which makes it difficult to communicate with the other partner about their financial situation. One partner's feeling overwhelmed by their debt, and they're taking it out on the other partner. One partner's considering bankruptcy, but the other partner is opposed to it. One partner's considering selling a shared asset to pay off the debt, but the other partner doesn't want to sell. One partner's applying for a loan without telling the other partner. One partner's getting calls from the debt collectors, and they're not telling the other partner. One partner's being sued by a creditor, and they're not telling the other partner. One partner's experiencing financial hardship because of their debt, and the other partner just isn't supportive. One partner is making financial decisions that are putting the relationship at risk, but the other partner is not doing anything about it. One partner is blaming the other partner for their debt, even though they are both responsible. One partner is refusing to seek outside help. One partner is actually sabotaging the other partner's efforts to pay off debt. One partner is using debt as a way to control the other partner. Are you guilty? Did you see yourself in any of these? Do you know any of your friends or family members that are involved in any of these situations? One thing that people ask me quite often is whether they should separate their finances or not. So I thought I would do a video a little bit later on about the pros and cons of having separate finances and what that might look like and how you might share expenses and all of that. You know, it's important for you to communicate openly, and I have been guilty of more than one category throughout the years. I really have, and yes, it has caused us some really a lot of angst through the years. Chances are both of you in your partnership, you've got different views of money. You grew up differently. You have different value systems. You know, usually, not always, but usually one's a spender and one's a saver. And typically it seems like most of the time it's the women who needs that financial security. Men are usually not, you know, in worry about that so much. I'm not saying they don't worry about it, but it just seems like that women tend to worry about that a little bit more. So, if you would be interested in improving your relationship and you don't want to head down this road, chances are you probably should get on the same page and start working to eliminate that debt as soon as possible. So again, this is Nancy Gaskins, sowing seeds of financial hope and entrepreneurial opportunity in communities around the globe. If you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, Passive Income Generators, that's where I am posting all my videos in case you missed these on social media. Also, if you want to learn more about what it is that we're doing, helping people get out of debt, build wealth, invest, all of those things to create, fund, and live a life worth smiling and talking about, feel free to go to connectpartnerprofit.com. And y'all have a wonderful week.